was only 5. To work at a bar, I wanted to see over the other side. I had a dream when I was only 5. To work at a bar, I wanted to see over the other side. I had a friend, her name was Fern and she had a blue bike. So we ride through the streets, I would sleep over on Saturday nights.
Alright guys, so I've seen something on YouTube. You might have seen a woman called Brittney Renner appear on one of the podcasts that Andrew Tate was featured on. So when I watched that through, she looked decent, she was alright, she looked okay. But a clip has gone viral, and I mean completely viral. She's broken the internet, not in a good way though. But we still have something to watch and something to react to. So without further ado, let's get into this. I'll react to this clip and we're basically going to see what the fuck is going on in 2023 with Brittney Renner. 3, 2, 1.
People feel about you, right or wrong. And you don't got to agree if you don't want to. But you are who you are, and that's why you're here today.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Miss Brittney Renner, can we get you anything right now? Not much, Dan Nutter. Say that then.
You want to get a drink thrown on him.
No, not me.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Nah, you don't want to throw no drink, Miss
I
Brittney.
think you want to throw a drink.
No, man, I don't want to throw no drink.
You want me to throw a drink on him?
No,
man.
no.
Oh,
It's
man. This ain't a waterproof set, so
it's uncomfortable to be.
So just so you know, she's 30 years old. She's got a child, right? And so she's basically a single mum, and she's on other people's podcasts drinking alcohol. All right, so there's only one way that this can end. Either she's gonna get fucked, or she's going to make herself look bad. So it's either one or the other. We're about to find out. At least we've got something to watch. This is entertaining for me. And I hope it's entertaining for you guys as well, because this is fucking fabulous content.
It's uncomfortable to be wet.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never been wet before, but yeah, I'm sure it's uncomfortable to be wet.
You know, moist is one thing, but wet is just another.
No.
It ain't what we shooting for. You know what I mean?
You ain't get what?
Isn't that?
Miss ma'am.
No?
No, come on, please. Come on, man, please.
No?
Come on, man, please.
I need you to be kind and respectful to my guests.
Oh, boy, come on, man.
Where that pig poker at, man? Go ahead and get the pig poker out. Wait a minute.
Look, right there. Okay, she's destroyed her career. She's basically devaluing herself right now. She's literally lost all respect from everybody. Something that a lot of women don't understand is that whatever you put on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, it stays forever. Whatever you upload on the internet will stay forever. So, why don't you care about this? Why are you just twerking on random people? Meanwhile, you've got a kid at home and you've got a fucking you've got a dick on your ass and you're twerking on camera. Perfect, isn't it? That's the best thing if you're a 30-year-old mum. Perfect.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I did nothing for that. Wait a minute. Miss Renner.
Check that out. She's on their podcast and she's pouring water all over their equipment. That gear is like 800 euros. That mic is like 800. That boom arm is probably about 150. Plus they got 3 of them, because her as well, and all the other stuff. She's throwing water on the equipment and on them. They're not saying anything. Meanwhile, if I invited someone on my podcast, right, like I had Pan for the last episode, right, I wouldn't I wouldn't accept anything like that. Let's say he just stood up and started pouring water all over me, let's say, and on my equipment. I would say, get the fuck out of here. Any person does that, you would kick him out. I mean, it's only like, this is disrespect. She's disrespecting the pod. And this is why, this is what happens when men don't tell women to stop and sometimes to shut the fuck up. This is what happens when there isn't a masculine figure. These people are pussios. These people are simps. These people are literally laughing at her while she throws water on them. Are you a man like that? What the fuck are you guys doing? Seriously. I can't believe what I'm watching. If any girl did that on this podcast, I would kick her the fuck out of here. I don't care who you are. Get out. Fucking hell. The internet is an amazing place, isn't it?
Renner, Miss Renner.
All right, chill.
Oh, there's a lot of equipment in here. Oh, now you're kick her out.
We sauced up.
What is she doing? What the fuck? What the actual fuck is she doing? She's twerking again. Again. Why are you doing this to yourself? I do not understand. She thinks that she's a 10. You're past your prime. And you're still acting like you're the most important one in the room. Imagine. What the fuck? But that's the sad thing. She actually believes that she's the most successful, and she thinks that, oh, you're not bringing me on. I'm coming on your show. I'm bringing the viewers. She thinks that she's more important than them, and she thinks that she's a 10, obviously, with how she's acting right now. Fucking hell.
All right. Landon, the stream is now for fucking private. Put it private.
We done got wet now.
What did you do to get water poured on you?
I was just being myself, player.
Okay.
Me is fucking soft.
Ma'am, I did nothing but bless you. I called you nothing but ma'am.
This is what happens when you don't have masculine men. You have the women literally walking all over the men, acting like they're the boss, right? And this is literally proof of what I've been saying, and not just me, but many people have said this. And this is proof. I mean, you need to tell your girl to stop sometimes, and you need to tell her when she's in the wrong. You can't let her disrespect you like that. You have to step your foot and say, no, enough. And I mean, like I said, no girl ain't doing that on my podcast. You guys will see in the future when one of them will do that, because I do think that some girl eventually is gonna be pissed off with what I'm saying. Not just me, but any guy talking about modern dating nowadays. So I do believe that it's gonna happen nowadays. One of these days. And when it happens, I'm gonna be prepared. I'm gonna kick her out. I've got a camera that's literally directed at the door. So when if we do kick her out, I've got a camera set up exactly on that angle to capture everything. Everything's set up. I'm talking professional studio things right here. Anyway, let's continue with this.
I called you nothing but ma'am and Miss Renner.
All right. I left for one moment. What happened?
No more bottles of water. No more bottles of ginger ale for Miss Renner.
Holy shit. Are we still live?
I think I got that nigga burned everything.
Here's the sad part as well, because in the beginning she was throwing bottles at them and shit like that, right? If a man did that, right? If a man did the exact same things that she was doing right now, if let's say a man was to throw bottles at a female, let's say, and he was to say fuck you and all of that shit and get up and start twerking on the girls and throwing water on them, whatever, and soaking them, he would have gotten cancelled in a day, mate. In one day, cancellation. But this is the privilege that females have. They can act like this. They have the privilege of acting feminine and masculine, and society won't say shit. They can't say shit anymore. A woman can be masculine or feminine. That's how it is, innit? Nowadays, everything's gone to shit.
Not gonna lie, you gotta be a special individual to get this far doing what you're doing.
She's still doing it. Oh my
Miss
fuck.
Renner.
I'm gonna fucking explode. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I can't see this
See,
shit.
this why, man, you know what? This why AB won't come back up here, man. This why.
I'm saying, can we get some paper towel, ball man?
All right, let's
she
wrap the
doing?
interview up.
We wrapped.
Let it private.
Yes, ma'am.
The rest is just.
She's even like raising her dress, whatever the fuck that is.
Self-defense.
You could see her ass before.
Charles, don't pull out the mace. Y'all, if y'all want to watch members only, support the Cash App. This is Brittney Renner in the building. Charles White in the building.
Yeah, we might have to switch to the OnlyFans.
She's still twerking. I can't believe it. Like, you would think that she would stop, like she would regret what she's doing. She doesn't give a fuck. She's doing it, twerking, getting on guys' dicks. Fucking hell. I've never seen anything like that. Like in the previous one that I've watched her in, the podcast that she was in, she was so silent. Tate was in the room, she didn't say a word. But when there ain't a masculine alpha male in the room, this is what happens. When you don't tell women to stop and you're not dominant about it and you say what you feel and you're not a pussy, you won't get that. If you genuinely say what you want to say to the girl, if you say to her, look, I don't like this behavior, I want you to stop. And say it in a way where if she does it again, you're out. Do you know what I mean? Or if you're in a relationship, that is. But let's say you're not in a relationship and let's say you just know her. Let's say she comes on the pod, like I said, kick her out the show, mate. Don't give a fuck. Same thing if I go to a club, let's say, the rare occasions that I go to clubs, when I go, right, and the girl is like not giving a shit about what I'm saying, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You don't want to hear what I got to say, get the fuck out of here, okay? I seriously don't care anymore. These girls seriously have so many options and they're like treating us like minions, let's say, like, oh, I'm better than you, even though I've actually got a platform and I've got a fan base and I've got followers and subscribers and money and I don't know what else to say. I'm slowly upgrading my life versus how I was, but these girls still think they've got more value than me. But what do they have? Just a pretty face, a nice body, and a low IQ. So anyway, with that note, I'm gonna end the video. Hopefully I don't get cancelled. Subscribe, hopefully, so I don't get cancelled. Support the mafia, like the video, comment. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one though. Peace.